very funny. I would say very funny.
Okay, guys, go find your seats, and don't forget to tip. Hey! We did it!
We did it! We're here!
Yes. Hi, Sommer.
Hi, Anna.
Hey.
It's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you, too.
Here we are, everybody. We're at the GoGo Show.
Yay.
Oh, my gosh. We have such a special treat for you today. If anyone's having technical issues, we were as well, but we are so happy that we are here with you now. So thank you for sticking with us and being here. We were just saying we have somebody who was booked on our very last show we were supposed to have in person who's on the show tonight. So it's super cool.
Yeah.
Anna, do you want to introduce our special guests?
I would love to. Please welcome to the screen our very special guests, Amy and Val.
Woo!
Yay.
Yay.
Hey, ladies. So where are you tuning in from?
I am tuning in from Long Beach, California.
Oh.
Woo.
And I'm tuning in from Covina, California.
Okay.
Woo, Val, I didn't know you were in California too. Fantastic.
Awesome.
my
Great. So yeah, we have a couple coasts represented if you count the Midwest as a coast on a lake. But
Sure, we'll allow
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
sure.
why not? Sure.
yeah, great. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies. It's going to be super fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Summer,
Yes, Anna.
do you want to do some jokes?
Yes, I shall do some jokes. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Amy, Val, thank you so much for being our audience members. You're the best. Since you're in California, I mean, I just moved to California, everybody. So I am broke in LA. Hey. Woo. Yeah. A lot of people know what that's like. I'm so broke in LA that I ride a bike in Los Angeles,
Mm-mm.
California. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So here's how you know you're really poor in LA, okay? Because I was considering buying, and another very special comedian we have lives with me here in Los Angeles and recommended this place. Listen, everybody, just so you know, maybe it's happening in Chicago. Brand new premium wines are on sale at the 99-cent store on La Brea, everyone. Yes. At the 99. That's a thing out here, the 99.
It is.
It is. They love it here, and there's wine on sale. Just a public service announcement, wine on sale at the 99. But not just any wine. Brand new premium wines, Anna. That's what I said. Yeah. So not just any wine. I wonder if you're having I don't know when I see it, if I am just if I have a drinking problem or if I'm too poor to live.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that I'm just too poor to live, I think. 'Cause yeah, I know, right? It's hard to know, like when you what turn your life is taken when you pass the $4.99 wine at Trader Joe's and you go, "Not today, my friend. Just keep on walking. I'm going for the cheaper stuff." The 99-cent wine. What is happening with my life? But I was invited to my first birthday party, everybody. Post COVID. I know, right? It's very exciting, very exciting. So that's why I was considering buying the 99-cent wine. Bring as a birthday gift. Yes. Yes. It's very generous of me, isn't it? I know, because nothing says "be my friend" more than a bottle of rosé that tastes like a trash fire in your mouth. Want to be pals? Oh, it's good times. It's good times. Oh, hey, everybody. I have a master, an MFA degree in acting. Nobody got excited. Okay, a few of you. That is a master's of, I may just be a master. I don't even know. I have a master of the fine art of acting.
Woo.
Thank you. Which means that I am qualified to be a dog walker. That's what I am. 43-year-old dog walker. I don't know if you know this, but that is what they are requiring now to be a dog walker in Los Angeles. You must have an advanced degree. Yeah. And I'll just leave you with this because the person who delivered my Walmart.com delivery when I first moved in, he was so nice. He came by and he said, "Looks like someone's moving in." I said, "Yeah, I am." He was so friendly. I knew he had to be an actor. And I was like, "Yeah, of course, right?" And I was like, "Oh, are you an actor?" He was like, "Yes, he was." and I was like, somehow it came up. No, I just dropped it into conversation. I just said, "I have a master's degree in acting. I have an MFA, Master's of the Fine Art of Acting." And he said, yes. He said, "I also have a Master of the Fine Arts of Acting." And I said, and he was like, "Where's yours from?" And I was like, "Well, where's yours from?" And he said, "Yale." I know, it's sad, isn't it, Anna? The guy who delivered my Walmart.com toilet plunger has an MFA degree in acting from Yale University. And he said, "Where's yours from?" And I said, "Not from Yale. But maybe someday maybe they will be accepting applications for lesser Master of Fine Arts degrees at the Walmart.com, and then I can finally deliver Walmart groceries in Los Angeles." All right, everyone, thank you so much. That was me giving you some bits. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, folks. By the way, those of you who are not on screen, you can unmute yourselves and also laugh, and we can hear that if you would like to do so. You don't have to. And I would like to introduce my co-producer, just a beautiful, wonderful person and friend, and one of the funniest people I have ever met in my life. Please welcome Anna Lucero.
Woohoo!
Who, me? From right over there? Oh my gosh. Summer, I would definitely be your friend still, even if you bought me garbage 99-cent wine. I would not drink it, but I would say, "Thank you so much." And then I would throw it right in the garbage. If it makes you feel any better, we're also so poor that our window doesn't have a screen. And right now there's about 40 gnats just flying around my face because of the light that's pointed at me. They're all just like living on this pretty little light box. So yay, it's like an audience. That's good. Hooray. Yeah, so I realized something about myself the other day, and that is that I'm one of those annoying people that's an optimist. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are like glass half full freaks, or y'all fuck with silver linings, but I do. And I realized that because actually when my dad died, I was very, very sad, but I was still able to look on the bright side. And that bright side is, of course, that, well, at least now the word daddy is up for grabs sexually. So that's fun. That's an adventure that we could have. Couldn't do that before. So if I ever stop weeping, let's get to it. Yes, I am. Yep, I'm swatting gnats, just swatting gnats. It's going great. I am an adult woman who did call her dad daddy, and I feel like he would have noticed if I stopped. So I don't know what I would have said other than like, oh, sorry, dad, but you've been demoted. Okay, there's a new man in my life that I call daddy. Okay, and he thwacks me in the mouth with his penis. He always asks if I like it, but it seems like a rhetorical question. Anyway, I hope nothing changes between us, Dad. It was just my dad's birthday. I wrote that joke for my dad's birthday.
Woo.
So happy birthday, Dad, in nowhere, because nothing happens after we die. Actually, surprisingly, no one has ever asked me to call them daddy during sex, which I'm happy about, but also a little surprised because I've been with some freaks. And what has happened is that they've asked me to call them by their name,
Oh,
which
yes.
I don't like to do because then I have to ask them their name. And it's uncomfortable. And then, you know, I would always make a joke like, oh my God, if I had known there was going to be a pop quiz, I would have studied harder. Tee-hee. Anyway, should I get on top? I'll get on top. But that was before. Wah! That was a chord.
Okay.
that was before when I was younger. Now I'm a grown ass woman. I'm on the latter half of 37. You know, getting over a breakup, coming out of the pandy.
Yeah.
I give zero fucks. So I feel like if I saw that scenario now and someone wanted me to say their name, I would say, time out, my guy. First of all, we found each other at last call at a cash only establishment.
Oh, God.
So, you know, I came here with you for free. I'm having sex with you for free. Okay. And now you want me to do the emotional labor of learning your goddamn name? Absolutely not. Also, there's a limited amount of RAM up in here. Okay. The old brain box is struggling. And right now, everything in here is cautionary tales about why I should not be at the secondary location and Blink 182 lyrics. Okay. That's all I have room for. If you want to replace it with your name, you're going to have to try a lot harder. So how about you hop on top and you think about what you did? Yeah, that's me now going forward. Okay. I'm going into this post-pandemic world, getting a dick parade and being in charge.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes.
All right, that is it for me, you guys. Let me welcome
Yes.
our first performer.
Yay.
She said her biggest compliment was when a weird acquaintance said, I think of myself as odd, but you're downright eccentric. Please welcome to the screen, Chanda Davetas.
Yay!
Woo! Hello, everyone. My name is Chanda Davetas, and I'm a model. Now, I know that should be obvious, but I'll explain anyway. So picture this. It's 2016, and I've just moved to Chicago to embark upon what would become a professional acting career. I had just gotten my first Chicago agent using a terrible black and white headshot that I'd repurposed from a community theater production I'd done in my homeland near Green Bay, Wisconsin. Yeah. But I knew that I needed something better if I wanted to level up. So my Green Bay agent had a deal set up. Pay $100 to enter into her top model contest, and then you would get free headshots. So since I needed headshots anyway, I repurposed this in my mind as pay $100 for headshots and blah, 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 blah. So to my surprise, these headshots and the prerequisite interview were enough to get me admitted as a finalist into the top model contest, walking the catwalk.
Yes.
Less surprising, was when I found out later that there were only 12 entrants, so we'd all made the cut. So fast forward to a couple of hours before showtime. All of us contestants are on the stage rehearsing the different aspects of the competition. As I looked upon all of my castmates in this endeavor, the familiar gremlins of self-loathing and not high self-esteem came upon me. I might have been the oldest person on that stage.
Yeah.
Very, very possible that I was the shortest, maybe even by a foot. There were others that were much better looking, more gregarious, more popular. Then I looked out at the empty seats, which would soon be filled with many people I knew from the community, including my family and friends. And then I looked beyond to the 3 chairs where the judges would be sitting, Green Bay luminaries that were soon to be appraising my every move. I had in that moment what could only be described as a turbo mode moment, because I knew if I did not bring it, I could be humiliated in front of a room full of people, including my mother. In that moment, I resolved to do whatever I had to do to not come in last. Fast forward to showtime. I sauntered upon the stage in my first outfit, sashayed down the catwalk, slid my fingertips around the brim of my fedora as I gave a come hither glance to all assembled, and back to the hosts for the first of 2 questions. Now, the first question was meant to be the icebreaker question, low stakes, show a little personality. They offered to me a hat, a fedora, not unlike my own, filled with little furled papers. I drew one out and unfurled it. It said, sing 2 lines of your favorite song. Now, I had that horrible tendency my whole life. Whenever there was a reason to sing, I would fake a crappy voice. Because isn't it better to fake a crappy voice with a wink than to really give it and fail spectacularly? No! My brain rejected that notion with fervor. Because I had actually been doing quite a bit of karaoke to that moment in time. So I unfurled that page and thought to myself, this is your moment. So next order of business is choosing the song. Now, I always strive for absolute accuracy in all of my dealings, and they did ask me for my favorite song. Now, my favorite bands were, and still are, Depeche Mode and Motley Crue. That's not funny, that's real life. I think the best bands of all time, but I digress. So, what was I necessarily prepared to bust out one of their numbers, and would it be crowd pleasers for the full audience? Don't be dumb, Chanda. Do one of your tried and true karaoke numbers. You have been preparing for this your whole life. So all of these things have swirled through my brain like the inceptions of the cosmos in 2 seconds. I grab the mic. I repeat the question. Sing 2 lines of your favorite song. You keep saying you've got something for me. Something you call love, but confess. You've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'. And now someone else is getting all of your best.
Woo.
And then I said, so that was 2 lines. Do you want some more?
Yeah.
And then I continued down the catwalk. These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. And I handed back the microphone, did a deep bow. Pandemonium. So the next round was meant to be the more pressing question, the deeper moment asked by one of the judges, the aforementioned luminaries.
Oh, yes.
So from the backstage, I can hear one of the contestants before me stammer through a maudlin answer about her mother with cancer, and I can feel the air being sucked out of the room. Note to self, don't do that. So I sashay back out upon the stage, and the question is issued. What is the most important piece of advice you've ever been given? Again, like the inception of the cosmos, meaningful, poignant pieces of information are swirling through my brain, and then my brain thankfully replays the reaction given to the last person, and I say to myself, no! I grab the microphone. The most important piece of advice I've ever been given is always wear clean underwear. I give the audience knowing looks as I leave the stage. Bedlam. After this question section is over, we reassemble upon the stage, all of us contestants, and this is the moment of truth. Is my chutzpah going to be rewarded, or are my $100 headshots going to be served with a side of humiliation? When they called my name as the winner, I knew that a tearful Miss America would not be on brand.
Woo!
I swooped my arms into the heavens like a graceful dove as I floated down the runway, unfurling my arms as if I were bestowing awesomeness to all those around me. I learned on that day that being funny is more important than being truthful, and confidence can always be faked. So once again, my name is Chanda Davetas, and yes, I am wearing clean underwear. Or am I?
Thank you, Chanda.
Yeah, let's give it up for Chanda one more time. Amazing, amazing, Chanda. Chanda also filled in at the last minute for this show. She's a friggin' rock star. We know she's a model. Now she's also a rock star. So if you want to, because we didn't get her Venmo, her Venmo is Chanda-Davetas. Her Instagram is Chanda Davetas. That's ChandaDavetas. All right, let's welcome to our screen our next performer. I'm so excited about her. She's been doing comedy for a year now. She's married and works as a substitute teacher, so she chose comedy to save her sanity. She loves stand-up for the thrill of making people laugh and saving a fortune on therapy. Please welcome to the screen, Swathi AK, everyone.
Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Hiya, ladies. And Adam, I love the background. It's a cool trick to hide my dirty room. I'm here for the first time, so let me say a few things about myself. You know, India is a patriarchal country, which means it's very male-dominated. Some 30 years ago, on 25th of April, a tragedy struck my family. My mom gave birth to me. 2 years later, another tragedy struck. My mom gave birth to my sister.
Oh, no.
Having two girls in a patriarchal family means you lose more money than you make.
Oh, no.
My dad would have been better off buying lottery tickets. Basically, my sister and I are scratch-offs.
Oh.
I grew up in a joint family in India. Any idea what that means? No, we didn't make marijuana cigarettes. Joint family is an extended family where your dad's parents, his siblings, and their families live in one house. In America, that loosely translates as the haunted house because it was scary. You know why?
Why?
We were 13 of us in the same house.
Oh my
13 is an unlucky number.
gosh.
But when you have 13 in your family, it's just plain nuts. My dad, his parents, his 2 younger brothers, their families, my mom, my sister, and I. My family was bigger than the old TV sitcom The Brady Bunch.
Yes.
We were a lot crazier too. So I called ourselves the Wacky Bunch. We sure were a bunch of high-spirited people. We love to have plenty of food, drinks, skeletons in the closet. The good side of my family was the skeletons didn't stay in the closet for too long.
Oh.
Because when we fought so loud, all our neighbors heard us. We finally decided to move our fights inside the house. And we fought so many times, we had to schedule them. If it was today, we would get notifications that said, fights today at 10, 2, 4. Most grandfathers are fragile. My grandfather was muscular. He was a weightlifter.
Wow.
He was healthy all his life. He died of natural causes. Some weights fell on him. It's been 16 years since he died. My family is still in court over inheritance, which proved his belief where there's a will, there are fights.
Yes. Yup.
After all, there's a saying, when trouble comes, it's your family that supports you. It's your family that supports you. Very true. They paid for all my therapy.
Right.
But my parents were not like my extended family. They were pretty grounded people. Which means my sister and I were always grounded.
Oh.
We didn't do our homework, they would ground us. We didn't eat, they would ground us. We looked at boys, they would pound us.
Oh, no.
I think that's my time. That's it from me. Thanks for being such a wonderful audience. Thanks for having me.
Yay, thank you so much, Swathi.
Woo!
Hey.
Thank you.
Oh man, that little clip just made me want a White Claw so bad.
Yeah, me too. Yep. I hear ya.
All right, let me welcome to the stage our next performer. She hails from Orange County, California. Please welcome to the screen, Jenelle Van de Mortel.
Woo!
you guys doing?
Woo! Yeah. Woo!
Love this
Good.
setup.
Uh-huh.
I love these bubbles. So Anna, thank you for pronouncing my name correctly. Because Van de Mortel is exhausting. Right. So the last time my husband and I went to dinner, Voldemort party of 2, your
Oh
table is
God.
Voldemort. Sure, why not? Why not? Voldemort party of 2 right here. Yeah. How did you know? Did the wand give it away? Was it the wand? Expelloramus. Oh my gosh. Crazy. So, I love the show. And Anna, the birthday breast video that you did for your friend.
Oh, yes.
That's killer.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
So you guys, I just celebrated 21 years of marriage.
Ooh, nice.
And so people always ask me, well, what's the secret? And would you guys like to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So first, be sure to marry someone with a sense of humor that'll make you laugh every day. Second, just know there are some days when that person with said sense of humor, you're going to want to murder him. And then thirdly, 21 years of marriage, my husband has never seen me wipe my ass. Guys, let's keep a little free, okay? Keep a little romance. Crazy. Quarantine has been really intense. Are you guys all getting out now? Yeah, with things opening up, it's wonderful. So what I learned over this past year, so stay home, stay safe. I learned I am not safe. From myself. Yeah. Second day of quarantine, you guys, I broke a finger cleaning.
Oh my.
And then I got vertigo. Who gets vertigo? That's crazy. And then I managed to pull a back muscle on TikTok.
Oh no.
I was twerking. I am not safe at home, you guys. And then to make matters worse, my husband decides to install a bidet.
Oh.
Which would have been great, right? That's sexy. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. No, what he actually installed, he's Dutch, is a bidet accessory from Amazon. And you guys, what that is, it is a fire hose with a vendetta.
Oh no.
Oh, it's really effective. It will take barnacles off a boat. So now I'm not even safe in my bathroom. Oh my gosh. Quarantine, COVID, it's all just been crazy. Recently, have any of you guys done your ancestry.com stuff?
Oh.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. And I finally decided to do it. My mom always said that on my dad's side, we were related to British aristocracy, a castle, coat of arms, a lord, that kind of thing. So I get my results. I'm thinking Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
I got Appalachian Trail.
Oh.
Yes. I hail from 20 years of Tennessee hillbillies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. But we're a proud people. We do have a coat of arms. It is a jug of moonshine and a home pregnancy test. So did you guys, after quarantine went on for a while, did you guys just see signs at home like, okay, this is going on too long? These kind of things shouldn't be happening. So the kind of thing that shouldn't be happening at my house, my husband, super intelligent, never watches TV, started binge watching Ice Road Truckers.
Oh.
And then the worst part of this is I started enjoying watching Ice Road Truckers. It does not get any worse than that. Well, actually, it kind of does because, we talk to our neighbors in quarantine and we're bored with the conversation, right? So they are asking questions they normally don't ask. Like, Jenelle, have you ever been in jail? Me? Of course I have.
Yeah.
Hasn't everybody gone to jail for car registration?
Oh, no.
Just me. Well, in my defense, I was young and I had to manage my money. I was putting myself through school. So do I go to the end of the year vacation with the gals, or do I pay for that tiny color for the sticker that goes on the back of my car?
Oh no.
Can you guys say, hola, Puerto Vallarta? Great time. But then a year later, you guys, that's so embarrassing. I did get pulled over.
Oh.
and they put the cuffs on me.
Oh.
Guys, if you don't pay it, it goes to warrant.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
They took me to jail.
Oh.
Seriously, this is not a lie. I was on my way to ballet class. I
Oh.
had cards and those pink ballet slippers.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
And I go into that drunk tank and I am afraid for my life. So when they ask me, why are you here? I said, why am I here? I'm here because my dance partner dropped me. The bastard dropped me. You can bet there's one less swan dancing around the lake tonight.
Oh my God.
And when they asked me my name, I said, you can call me the Nutcracker. You guys have been fabulous. I'm Jenelle Van de Mortel.
Thank you, Jenelle.
All right. Woo, here we are.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, she
Hi.
found it. You found
Found it.
Anna. That's a beautiful hat you have there. It's just
Thank
lovely.
you so much.
You want to
Thank
tell us
you.
about it?
Yes, this is the Passion hat. If you were here at the Lincoln Loft in person, what we would do is take this hat, pass it around the audience, you throw a couple dollars in it, and now what we're going to do is have you go to Venmo and find the Lincoln Loft on Venmo and throw us a few dollars if you enjoyed the show. We use it for all kinds of things, updating our tech. Hopefully we'll be able to have shows in person soon, and we want to do some like cool upgrades and renovations. We also got some exorbitant bills this past month. So the Lincoln Loft would love your support if you're having a good time. Thank you so much.
Oh, very good. And I got distracted. So give it up one more time for Jenelle Van de Mortel, everybody. That was amazing. Please donate to the hat. Thank you so much. We're going to bring up our person who's closing out the show tonight. Someone who was booked on our show last, okay? Before, in our last in-person show, before everything closed down. So this is very special. She's back from her pandemic comedy break, everybody. She's a journalist and most recently a first grade teacher.
Ooh.
Well versed in Will It Flush on YouTube videos. Will It Flush YouTube videos. Please give it up for Susie An.
Hey y'all, good for you to see me. We're slowly getting back to normal and it feels so good. But aren't y'all gonna, miss Zoom? The best was when you'd log into a work meeting with like a Scrooge McDuck full of gold virtual background. You say like, hey everyone, I'm just logging in because I'm rich now and I don't have to work anymore. And then 5 minutes later, your boss announces a mass layoff.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss that, you guys. It's gonna be so sad when we can't do that anymore. So my parents moved from Alabama up here to Chicago, where I am, a little bit before the pandemic. I think they're watching. Are you on? Just open up your mic and say hi.
Hi.
I'm kidding. they're not watching because I didn't tell them about this. I'm afraid of them. Yeah, that's right. I'm a grown ass woman, nearly 40 years old with 2 kids, and I'm afraid of my parents.
Yes.
Not all of us could grow up with cool parents that were okay with us casually calling them mom and dad, letting you drink when you turn 21, or letting you watch Harry Potter when you turn 21.
Oh, no.
Some parents like to surprise their kids by showing up at school to eat lunch with them. My parents like to surprise me by showing up to where me and my friends were hanging out to cast secular music, which I think really helped develop my lying skills, My parents think that Nine Inch Nails is a Christian rock band.
Oh,
You know, the song Head Like a Hole, you know,
yeah.
go bow down before the one you serve, you're gonna get what you deserve. That's basically praise music. But you know, don't actually play any Nine Inch Nails songs to my parents, especially the one that goes, and I'm gonna paraphrase here.
Yes.
I want to make love to you like
Yes.
an
Yeah. Yes.
it's not very Christian-like. You know? But I'm glad that we're finally getting back to normal. I recently met up with a bunch of coworkers in a beer garden without masks. It was super weird. I forgot what it was like to be around tall people. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm the size of a 5th grade boy. My husband is not too much taller than me. Obviously, I look down on my children because they're Kevin Spacey apologists. So, you know, I forgot how awkward it is to hug tall people.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, most tall people, for some bizarre reason, just bring their face down to my face.
Oh, no.
Which just assumes a lot of trust between us. You know?
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of risk of like accidentally kissing each other. And honestly, I freak out at the last second, and I just go in for the kiss. Let's just get the painful moment over with, you know. Tall people, I mean, you know, just bring me into your chest, okay? It's fine. Cradle my head. I'm cool with it. At least we'll know what to expect. Okay, let's just get past that. You know, also at this work gathering, there were people who, you know, talked a lot about, well, when I get vaccinated, I'm gonna hug everyone. I don't care who it is, I'm gonna hug them. And, you know, maybe you know people like that. Maybe you are that person. That's cool. But hate some of those people like before the pandemic. And our time apart made me realize I made the right choice. And, you know, you might find yourself in situations where, you know, you should have some anti-hug moves ready to go. Okay, so hopefully some of these things will be useful to you. If you've got a drink, the best thing to do is, you know, hold it two-handed.
Yes.
It will give the appearance as if you cannot open your arms for a hug. And throw in an elbow check with it, you know? So it's something like, hey, buddy. So good to see you. I was about to go say hi to Jen, so I'm going to start chat, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Don't come back.
Yeah.
Don't come back. The other thing that you could try is if someone, you know, if you don't have a drink and someone's coming at you with a front hug, you know, just immediately turn sideways and then give them a hearty punch to the shoulder. You know what uh-oh, this guy. Now this one could get a little awkward because you might end up punching an armpit or a breast. But you know, I feel like really lean into that because it's gonna be traumatic for everyone involved, and they won't want to try it again. So it'll be social distancing forever. That's a win. So you guys, it's the final days of May, the final days for you to celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Woo! I'm helping y'all celebrate by forcing you to watch me. You're welcome. You know, it's been a year for Asians. Unfortunately, some of the things are not new for me. I grew up in Alabama, where you might be surprised to hear there aren't too many Chinese people there.
Yeah.
Not actually Chinese, that's just what they called all of us. But everything that you've heard about that place is true. It's very dumb and very racist. And, you know, all this talk about, you know, go back to where you come from is giving me a little nostalgia for my childhood, you know. Love being on the playground and kids just yelling that at me, go back to where you came from. Yeah, dude, gladly. Have you ever been to San Diego, California? It's delightful. Weather, amazing. The beaches, beautiful.
Yes.
The Comic Con. What do we have in Alabama? Waffle House?
Oh God. No.
Full transparency, I do enjoy Waffle House.
Yes. Yeah.
It's where I hung out during high school. But I mean, seriously, if you want a waffle, you could also just go to IHOP.
Yes.
It's international over there. I had this class. I had this class in high school where like there was a teacher. She just like regularly didn't show up. And so one day, you know, we were watching the Gore v. Bush presidential election coverage on TV, and there was an election map, you know, showing the red states and blue states. You know, one of these dumb kids asked like, what do them colors mean?
Oh,
no. Which sounded a little racist to me, but I explained, you know, red states went Republican, blue states went Democrat, and out of nowhere, this teacher suddenly pops up and says, how dare you just label things Republican and Democrat? How would you like it if someone called you Oriental? Like, just to be clear, she wasn't saying, how would you like it if someone called you this racist, antiquated label? No, what she meant was, of course you're Oriental, but you're so more than that. I was shocked, you know, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised because kids regularly drew Confederate flags on the whiteboard and teachers wouldn't even blink. Sorry, whites only board. So I was shocked and I, you know, so I said to her, okay, you're right. Blue and red states aren't just Republicans and Democrats. They're so much more than that. They're dedicated parents, teachers, survivors. But man, this pandemic, give it up for the parents of small children. We did it.
Yes.
But the real badasses of this pandemic were the women who decided to have babies.
Oh my gosh.
You know, y'all thought, oh, this will be over by the time I give birth. You should have known better. Okay. There are a bunch of informational zombie apocalypse movies out there where a woman gets pregnant during the zombie apocalypse, and then she gives birth during the zombie apocalypse, and then she needs to figure out how to keep the baby quiet during the zombie apocalypse. You know, all the information was there. I mean, you're still badasses, but you should have known better. I gave birth recently to my second child. Clap.
Oh, yay. Woo.
It was 3 years ago, but I feel like that's still recent.
Yes.
So I'm going to close here by telling you my birthing story, because you know what, Saturday night would be complete, right? So a little background on me. I'm a reporter for the local NPR affiliate here in Chicago. Oh, thank you. It makes me a very minor celebrity amongst the most avid public radio listeners. So keep that, thank you. So keep that in mind as we enter the delivery room, where I've just passed my son through my lady basement, and my feet are still up in the air in stirrups, and I'm waiting to pass my placenta. And in comes this doctor who I've never seen before. And he comes up to me and he says, Susie An with WBEZ.
Oh my.
Great to meet you. Thank you for the work that you and your colleagues do. Important now more than ever. And,
Yeah.
Sure. Thanks, man. Thank you. But I need to apologize. I usually try not to have my vagina showing. Very sorry. And usually these interactions with public radio listeners end with them saying something like, well, it was great putting a face to the voice. But this guy, now when he hears my voice on the radio, the face he's gonna see is Heath Ledger's version of the Joker, only with more blood and goo. Thanks, everyone. I'm Susie.
Woo-hoo!
It's like me only talking.
Yay! Give it up for Susie An, everybody!
Thank you, Susie.
And how about keep it going for our other comedians of the night? Chanda Davetas, Swathi AK, Jenelle Van de Mortel, and our audience members Val Clifford and Amy Shank.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much, ladies.
And how about for Adam, who is doing our tech tonight, who was mentioned, and you cannot see him, but he is a genius.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thanks for being here, everybody.
Yes, we will see you next month.
Yay!